If you're an F1 fan, you'll know which logo belongs to which team. But do you know the meaning behind these logos and why they're designed in a certain way? Let's take a look at the obvious and not so obvious meanings behind F1 team logos, starting with McLaren. Now obviously, the name element of the logo refers to the team's Kiwi founder, Bruce McLaren, who started the team back in 1963. But did you know that the little swoosh element above the N represents the swirling vortices that come off the tail of an F1 car in the wind tunnel? Neat, huh? Moving on to reigning Constructors' Champions, Mercedes. Now again, the written part of the logo is pretty self-explanatory. AMG is the high-performance subsidiary of Mercedes-Benz, and Petronas is their title sponsor. But what does the three-pronged star mean? Well, according to the company, it represents the manufacturer's drive towards universal motorization, with its engines dominating the three areas of mobility: the land, the sea, and the air. As if their F1 domination wasn't enough. Next up, Renault. Now, like McLaren, the logo incorporates the names of the founding brothers of the automaker, Louis, Marcel, and Ferdinand Renault, not to be confused with Fernando. Not many people can trace back why the main Renault emblem is a diamond, but many say that it's a symbol of strength. Many F1 fans were confused when Red Bull decided to rebrand their sister team Toro Rosso to AlphaTauri, or is it AlphaTauri? Anyway, what exactly is an AlphaTauri, and what does it have to do with Red Bull or F1? Now, the AT again obviously are the initials of the premium fashion brand owned by Red Bull. The name AlphaTauri comes from the name of the giant red star in the constellation of Taurus, so in other words, the red star of the Bull constellation. Get it? Red Bull. Not to be confused with AlphaTauri, time to get a little more complicated with the Alfa Romeo logo. The red cross in the left half of the logo is a medieval crusade symbol that came to be an emblem of Milan, where the company was founded. On the right side, we have the Biscione, a snake or serpent eating a man or child, depending on how gruesome you want to be. This was the emblem of the House of Visconti, who were rulers of Milan in the 14th century. The strip of tricolore is obviously referencing the Italian flag. Sticking with Italy, here's another logo steeped in history: Scuderia Ferrari. Enzo Ferrari chose the now infamous prancing horse to represent his brand in memory of Italian pilot and World War I hero Francesco Baracca. Baracca's planes were emblazoned with a red prancing horse design, but Ferrari chose to colour his black as a sign of mourning for his death. Like with the Alfa Romeo logo, Ferrari also has nods to the Italian flag, whilst the yellow background of the shield is the colour of Modena, where the Scuderia team is based still to this day. So they're the more symbolic logos. Now for the more obvious ones. Red Bull has a pair of Red Bulls. Williams uses the name as well as its first initial. Racing Point has had a go at being a little more symbolic, which also has been noted as being quite a clever way of marketing for the brand to sponsors, as the logo effectively then becomes sponsor name Racing. And then we have the newest F1 team on the grid, Haas. Now, according to the internet, the red and white colour palette shows the company is powerful and progressive, and the dynamic lettering adds movement and speed to the visual identity, apparently. So there you go, F1 team logos explained. Were there any that surprised you? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed and drop us ideas of what you'd like us to cover in our next video.